I'm Ed Kelley, editor of The Oklahoman. Can Dan Boren be beaten? Apparently the National Republican Party thinks it can oust the popular Democrat who represents eastern Oklahoma in the Congress. As my colleague Chris Castile reports, Boren shows up on a list of 80 House Democrats that Republicans are aiming to defeat in next year's election. On the face of it, it appears laughable. Dan Boren has one of the best names in Oklahoma political history. Both his father and grandfather won numerous elections in the part of the state young Dan Boren represents. He's won the last 2 elections with 70% of the vote. And Boren makes sure he votes the right way on issues that matter in eastern Oklahoma. Namely, that would be guns and social issues. Apparently, though, such evidence is not stopping some Republicans in Oklahoma from considering a race against Boren. Gary Jones, who heads the state Republican Party, says he's heard from 6 Republicans who may make the race. It'd take a heck of a candidate to overcome Boren, but a Republican has won in that part of the state before. That would be Tom Coburn, who won their congressional seat in 1994 after the incumbent Mike Siner was beaten in a primary election. But before such history gives Republicans great confidence, here are 2 things to remember. First, Mike Siner finally became too liberal even for most yellow of the yellow dog Democrats, who had enough of him and turned him out of office. And secondly, the 2nd congressional district back then didn't include southeastern Oklahoma. Today, Little Dixie adds even more Democrats, albeit conservative ones, to a base that Dan Boren can count on. Boren's been in Congress not quite 5 years, but he has outsized influence because he's the only Democrat in Oklahoma's congressional delegation at a time when Washington is more Democratic than any time in 4 decades. So unless he screws up in a big way, Dan Boren probably can keep his job as long as he wants it.